Okay. Hi, my name's Kevin Edwards and we're in Port Talbot, South Wales. The grand jury has just been sat for a few hours to look at two cases. One of them is a case involving the Justice for Linda Lewis campaign, and the other one is regarding a case for Guy Taylor. The grand jury sat, the verdict's in, so I'm just going to hand over to John Hurst, who can maybe explain what happened with the grand jury regarding Linda Lewis's case.
Well, we're cascading down from the Telford conference of the British Constitution Group, which was earlier in the month, and we're making use of our common law powers. Any one of us could be summoned to a jury. What we've done is we've summoned ourselves. That's the difference, as we're entitled to do. And the juries have investigated two cases which have come to their notice, and they've actually interviewed the chief witnesses in those cases, or cross-examined is the right word, and they've come to a verdict that there's a case to answer against the person's name. The first being Neath Port Talbot Social Services, one specific social worker in question in particular, and the other one is a judge, a sitting judge, Judge Piers Higgins of Hereford County Court. The next phase is that I will take these presentments to a magistrate's court. What I'm going to do is swap them over because they shouldn't be tried in their own jurisdiction, because the members of the judiciary all know each other, and the social services and the police and the council all know each other. So Linda's case is going to England, to Hereford Magistrates Court, and Guy's is coming to Neath Port Talbot, which I understand is the nearest Magistrates Court, and they'll be presented to the justice in the normal way, and the legal process will take off from there. They're both serious offences, misconduct in office, so we're looking for jury trial. As far as the proceedings today, we've done it correctly according to law, and we're expecting the rest of the legal system to cooperate as they should.
Okay, thanks, John. And Guy, you presented evidence. How do you feel about today?
Yeah, well, I'm very pleased. I previously presented at Telford, and things didn't go as I would have liked them to have gone due to procedural errors, but it just goes to show that the jury are doing their actual job. They've done it again, they've done their job correctly today. I think the grand juries are the only way that we can resolve the issues that we've got at the moment, because if you take, for instance, these Lord General, this paedophilia stuff, yeah, the system itself is not able to examine itself without a bias or a prejudice. So bringing back the grand jury is the only way that we can actually get justice in this country. So this is what we're looking forward to going on with.
Good, and everything went quite well, and even though we're in Port Talbot, South Wales, we had people that came in from far afield, including Anne from Bristol, and on my right here I've got Anne, who's come down from Bristol purely to partake in the grand jury. What did you think of it, Anne?
Well, Guy's stolen my thunder, some of the things I wanted to say, which the main thing was that I see grand jury as the only way of taking things forward, because our system, as everybody knows at the moment, is just not working.
Okay. And you're from Bristol. Do you think this is something that should happen in literally every town, village, city within the UK?
I certainly do, yes, because it's the only way to take things forward in a fair way for the ordinary people.
And today we have created a little bit of history in the fact that we've actually had the grand jury sitting. You've obviously come down from Bristol for this reason. Do you go back there full of confidence as far as holding, grand juries in your own area, and obviously we'd support you if necessary? Do you think that's the remedy we're looking for?
I think that might well be on the cards. I need to go back to Bristol and share this information, but I'm very happy with the way things have gone today. Couldn't have gone better.
Brilliant, and of course everything was done fairly, the evidence was put there, there was no arguments regarding everything carried out.
No pressure on anyone to do anything.
That's it, and honest people can see that there are cases to be answered in both cases, and yet our politicians and judiciary can't. So that makes a big sweeping statement, in my opinion, that we need to take back the authority that we have already, and put a stamp of authority on what we need to do from now on.
As someone said earlier on, people have seized power when actually all they really have is an office, a place to sit in an office, not power over the people.
That's right. They are public servants, and we need to remind them about that. So,
we've lost sight of
Anne, nice for you to come down. Pleasure seeing you again. And if you need us, you know where we are. Over to Leroy from Port Talbot hasn't come so far. You've sat on both grand juries today. What do you think about them?
I found them quite interesting, to be honest, and I think this is definitely the way forward to deal with cases of law, because like you pointed out, these people are public servants, but they're not serving the public.
Absolutely.
So the public will have to do it themselves. And I mean, I've heard a lot of talk of Parliament being sovereign, but the law books that I've read, the sovereignty is actually in the body of the people.
Exactly.
So it's the will of the people that's sovereign. So if the people will something to happen, then by rights that should happen.
Yeah.
And today is a clear example of the people getting together because they've had enough of the system, which is corrupt in my opinion, and honest, law-abiding people just wanting what's right for everyone.
The good thing about it today, the grand jury was set up, you know, at quite short notice as well. We literally had a week to get everything, and I think we had 22 people turn up all together, which I think, you know, for a start is a fantastic response, considering you can only have 12 to 23 to sit on the grand jury. So yeah, I agree, it's the way forward. We've done it here in South Wales with the help of friends from Bristol and other parts of the UK. So I think the message we're all sending to anybody watching this video is, if we can do it, you can do it. Take authority back, take power back into your own hands, and start your own grand juries in your area. And if you need any help at all, get in contact with us. Or my email address is kevinedwards@ntlworld.com. So there we are. Thanks for listening, and thanks for everybody for participating in what was an excellent day today.